Please welcome Augustine Ramirez to the blue corner.
Ramirez walking to the cage.
Yeah, I remember Ramirez. He's a good
And here comes Alex Rodriguez as Aztecs MMA.
Yeah, another Aztecs guys. I think these guys are pretty well-rounded. I think this is the final Aztecs fighter of the night. But yeah, I'll tell you, I think they know his opponent in Augustin Ramirez. Augustin Ramirez has a good amount of experience, but he's got a strong wrestling background. And yeah, the Aztecs guys, again, they're very well-rounded. Like even Penalamov is one of their main pros. He's a great grappler. But these guys really do prefer to strike. They kind of shine in that department. Pretty slick boxing. And Manuel Calhoun, another one of their fighters, is a really good Muay Thai guy. But yeah, I know Rodriguez are going to stay undefeated. Not a ton to know about him. We'll see what kind of performance he can put inside this cage. But I do know Augustin Ramirez has had some crazy fights here in the past. So I expect this one to be a fast-paced barn burner.
I think anytime you get two flyweights, you know, they're going to go in there, they're going to push the pace for the entire fight.
All right, we got Alex Rodriguez in the cage. All right, let's get these fights going. Here's Wayne.
The following contest, brought to you by Space City Collective, is scheduled for 3 rounds of the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Main Street mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 125.2 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, today he chases his 2nd amateur victory. Here is the Lone Star Samurai, Augustine Ramirez. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This Aztecs mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 126 pounds even. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, his amateur record stands at 1 win, no losses. This is Alex Rodriguez. Your referee in charge of the action, Ryan Thompson.
All right, Augustin Ramirez in the blue gloves with the Texas shorts. Alex Rodriguez wearing all red.
You know, Ramirez is a lengthy flyweight.
Yeah, he sure is. Oh, big combination there from Augustin. Oh. Open stance fighter. Augustin being the southpaw. He's probably right-handed. He just wrestled for a long time. Those guys usually go dominant side forward. Super sprawl here, though, from Alex Ramirez.
You know, he's going to, he comes from that 7-1-3 wrestling. He's going to look to close the distance here because his opponent's long.
Yeah, he even threw some punches looking to close the distance.
Wow.
Oh, man, Alex went for a gilly counter, but Ramirez was quick to clear the legs and hit a huge takedown.
Well, that was a huge takedown. That transition was super fast.
One thing Alex can do is connect his hands together. And they call this the 100% in the 10 planet system, but it's the Sentinel mixer. It's a really cool reversal. He uses it to get up to his feet, some back exposure, but if he can get both feet on the ground.
Augustin Ramirez is doing a really good job at pushing the pace here early.
He's got full back exposure. Both guys are still fresh, relatively dry. If there's any chance to step out the rear naked choke, it's going to be now.
He's in a good position early in round one, about halfway through. We'll see what he can do with it. So far, good defense from Rodriguez.
Yeah, that right arm's in a much better position here for Augustin now. That's the choking arm. Anytime the arm is over the shoulder, that's the arm they're going to use to attack. Oh, man. He's got a palm to palm.
He's bridging up.
Just really tighten his chin up on the lock. Yeah, Alex has his right arm on the hand. Yeah, he's pulling that grip away.
He's defending well. He was in a bad position here, but 52 seconds left.
Really good round here for Augustin Ramirez.
He's got 40 seconds to work. Looks like Rodriguez is trying to turn out.
Yeah, Rodriguez, he's doing a good job keeping his feet planted and his hips high. That allows you to like rotate in, even maybe get your hips on like the top outside of one of the legs, but Augustin's staying super tight on this back take.
Yeah, he's pretty much dominated this position from the start. Hasn't been able to get that rear naked choke locked in. Rodriguez has done a good job, like I said, keeps his hips high. End of round one. Dominant round for Augustin Ramirez.
Yeah, he covered a lot of distance in that double leg. Find the finish though.
If you're in the corner of Rodriguez, what do you tell him to do here?
Man, if you're gonna sprawl, and he sprawled really well, but he kind of stayed in that front headlock pocket and allowed Augustin to reshoot, which is a notorious, action good wrestlers will hit. If you're gonna sprawl, just like stuff the head, keep your hips far away, and try to stand up with as much range as possible.
Absolutely, it's gonna be interesting to see if Augustin Ramirez can keep that pace.
See Paul Garza in the corner there of Augustin. Paul Garza's a fun guy to watch here in Fury. He's one of the pros. Paul's been on the MMA scene in Houston forever. I mean, well over a decade.
Here we go, round two.
Yeah, Rodriguez wasting no time. Trying to set up a big right hook. Oh, big left hand. Good clinch knee. So that was better. Notice he got his hips out and then he disengaged. Oh, nice left hand there from Augustin. Oh, and a big combination.
Oh,
Whoa.
Nice exchange from both guys.
Lightning quick shot there from Augustin. Nice reshot though from Alex Rodriguez. But then hit with a switch by Augustin Ramirez. That was awesome. It's a great exchange. Still kind of up in the air. Depends on who's gonna settle in top position.
Looks like Ramirez is going to keep using that wrestling, cage control. I don't think he wants to be at range with Rodriguez.
A little over-under trip attempt. Oh, nice reshot. Man, that was awesome. I'm really liking the chain wrestling here of Augustin Ramirez.
Absolutely. He's just not giving Rodriguez any space at all to use that length. pushing Rodriguez up against the cage here.
It was a pretty close exchange too. Both guys were throwing big shots, even like finding their takedowns and reversals, but it's Agustin Ramirez's ability to finish the exchanges. He may not initiate them, but he's certainly finishing them.
Let's see what we can do with this position here. He's just not giving Rodriguez any space to breathe, but Rodriguez may find his way back to his feet here.
Yep, shakes him off, almost. Oh man, Ramirez did a good job salvaging that back take. See, he had a body lock opposed to a seatbelt grip. And that allowed his arms, you see him right now, to kind of clip under the armpits of Rodriguez, and that's what kept him holding that back exposure.
And you know, we're in the same position that they were in in round one, towards the end. We'll see if he can get that rear naked choke. Rodriguez is doing a good job at defending.
Yeah, if the round ends here in the next 30 seconds, Ramirez maintains control. He's going to have the rounds 1 and 2 in the bag for sure. Rodriguez is going to make something big happen quick, or else he's going to need a finish in round 3.
Absolutely. He hasn't had an answer for the pressure of Ramirez yet. Can't quite get underneath the chin of Rodriguez. I think it says a lot to the defense of Rodriguez. Another good round.
Yeah, it sure was. It's funny, he found that reversal with like 1 second left. Not enough to do anything though. That's good. Agustin Ramirez, he's doing a good job in this fight. It's competitive. It's the chain wrestling. Really allowing him to shine.
He's just doing a really good. He's not giving Rodriguez any space to do anything on the feet or on the ground. That was an awesome exchange between those guys. Just relentless with those takedowns. It'll be interesting to see how Rodriguez comes out in the 3rd round and see if he has an answer for the wrestling of Agustin Ramirez. Agustin Ramirez looks fresh. Looks like he's ready to go at the same pace that he did the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, these flyweights, they better have good cardio. They have a tough time in this division. Yeah, notice the body language of Alex Rodriguez. Looked really good going into 3. Doesn't seem deterred at all.
Trying to get something going on the feet here. Maybe keep Agustin Ramirez at range. It's going to be tough. Looks like he's starting to get a little bit of...
Yeah, some momentum started.
Exactly.
Good hook over the top there from Agustin.
Oh, that was a nice... Oh, it looks like, Ramirez is the one that's not be able to put on the pressure now. Nice knee from Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez it's good. He's fighting like he needs a finish, and he does.
Those are big shots there.
He's taking bigger risks.
Yeah, Ramirez on top now, but if Rodriguez can get up, he may be able to do something here.
On our back again is Agustin. He needed that too, because Rodriguez is starting to really open up.
Unfortunately for Ramirez, it seems like every time that he takes the back, they're right up against the cage.
Yeah.
And it's played in the favor of Rodriguez. Ramirez is just struggling to get that finish. It makes it a little bit tougher. Minute and a half to work.
Reversal attempt there from Rodriguez. Shut down though by Agustin. There it is. Nice turn in there from Rodriguez. He's got he's a little over a minute to make something huge happen. And just the wrestling, the relentless, like a double ankle pick. A really low double leg.
Props to both guys for pushing the urgency this round. And Ramirez just, again, he's kind of smothering Rodriguez and just not giving him a chance to do much.
Yeah, he sure is. Good get up again from Rodriguez. So, man, this is just tricky for Rodriguez. Because even if he gets up or gets a reversal, he does need a finish. And, like, that's such a tricky position to be in a fight. I think we're in kind of damage mitigation mode right now.
You know, Ramirez just kind of doing the same thing he's done the other 2 rounds, just smothering him. Maybe he's just not giving an opportunity for Rodriguez to do much except defend. He's had complete control for the most part of this round. Rodriguez did have some moments this round, though.
Man, that's a cool fight. Some of the coolest chain wrestling exchanges we've seen in the pure amateur division.
And Justin Ramirez, you know, he didn't stop, you know, the whole fight. You know, and Rodriguez still had his moments.
Yeah, he did. This is a great learning experience for Rodriguez there. He got a good camp behind him. He went 3 rounds with a guy, you know, this being his 5th fight.
No, absolutely. I think when you go 3 rounds with a guy that's pushing that kind of pace, you know, it's only going to get more. You know, and when you fight 5 rounds.
Yeah, that was his best round, Rodriguez, round 3, but still. I'd be curious if they still give that one to Augustin because of that control time.
Yeah, it looked like he controlled the second half of that round. I think Rodriguez had the moments earlier in the round. But, you know, props to Augustin Ramirez. He just, like I said, you know, he smothered him. He just didn't give him a chance at all. And that's what he had to do to get the win. All right, here we go. The official score. The official decision with Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Space City Collective. With scores of 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, your winner by unanimous decision, the Lone Star Samurai, Augustin Ramirez.
All right, congratulations to Augustin Ramirez. 2nd win as an amateur. Showed a strong, well-rounded skill set and great cardio to capture that victory.